What's happening, faithful? I am Lawrence. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you so much for stepping up. It's 49ers Tuesday. It's Victory Tuesday after a Monday in Mexico as we served up a Mexican sombrero to the Arizona Cardinals. Beat the piss out of them. Yes, we did. I wanted to give my thoughts on the game. It was our best game of the season. All three facets of the team came together: offense, defense, and special teams. And when you do that, and we don't get other things happening, this is what happens: 38-10. First and most important thing for any game, really, is the leader. Number one, the man, Kyle Shanahan, the coach. He was in his bag. He was whipping, okay? He was cooking up some real crispy stuff. And first of all, he caught a lot of different runs. Thank you, Kyle. We do not need to just run up the middle, although I did see Debo do that a few times. But he called sweeps, tosses, an end around to Debo for a touchdown. Way to go, Kyle. And he kept his foot on them and on the gas the entire time throughout the game. He didn't let up, much like we have all come to see him do in the past. And Kyle Shanahan is now officially over 500 as an all-time record for his coaching for the first time in his career. Way to go again. Defense comes to play, especially Mooney Ward, who took the time to tell Greg Papa that he thinks that DeAndre Hopkins is just basically steroid boy. He told Greg Papa, D-Hop, and please don't shoot the messenger on the grammar. He think he a tough guy. He think he's still one of the best receivers in the league, and he really not. He was getting locked up. He was doing some dirty things. He tried to clip me. He grabbed me by the throat. He grabbed my face mask on one play, so I don't respect his game. That's steroid boy. Well, there you have it, D-Hop. Not only are you a dreadhead, but you're a steroid boy. What else can you do wrong? Defense, by the way, had 3 sacks and 2 picks. Looks outstanding. D'Amico Ryans adjusts after halftime, and we get our third straight shutout in the second half, averaging about 50 points in the second half that we're giving up over the last 3 games. So way to go to Demo, and then way to go to our defense as a whole. Our O-line, for the third time this year, no sacks. And, you know, when you prevent the Black Swan from going to the ground, he tends to play a little bit better. So shout out to them dogs on offensive line. I guess Trent Williams tipping plays was bullshit. By the way, it's said that he specifically showed the run tip on a pass play this past game. And headshots in the NFL, a real big thing right now. At least that's what they try to tell you. But really what they are is a big thing when you're facing us. Because on the first play of the game, the very first play of us on offense, George Kittle took a helmet right to his face mask. Wasn't even looked in his way a second time by the referees. So it's clear that the NFL hates us. That's okay. We don't care. We're the faithful, and we're going to still make it despite all the things that can be possibly held against us this season. Speaking of Kittle, the offense came alive for the first time this year. This is what we've all been waiting for, especially since we signed Christian McCaffrey. And he is a deadly weapon for us, even just as a decoy on the team. He's a security blanket for the quarterback, and he makes it so that defenses pay attention to him and leave everybody else wide open, like George Kittle, who had 2 touchdowns yesterday, Brandon Ayuk, who had 2 touchdowns yesterday, and, of course, Deebo Samuel on a reverse off of a play action to Christian McCaffrey, scores a touchdown like 2021 Debo. So we appreciate that. One reverse is like a bush in the hand, okay? Kyle, we need more of that, sir. I don't know what the problem is or why you continue to run the halfback or quarterback power, but some of those reverses and tosses, Kyle, they worked. No matter what the NFL and the people on Twitter say about the offensive line. And then, of course, when the offensive line plays well, generally your quarterback does too. James Richard Garoppolo, Jimmy G, was in his fucking bag, okay? I mean, he was in his bag. He might have been even Tom Brady's bag. He might have went in Tom Brady's locker or something like that. I brought out some old sage advice that he gave him. I don't know what happened, but yesterday he was about as efficient as you could possibly be. 20 of 29, 228 yards, 4 touchdowns for James Richard Garoppolo, a.k.a. Jimmy G. If he plays like that for the rest of this season, I believe that we go undefeated and march right into the playoffs at the minimum with the 2nd seed. The Eagles, I believe that they are a fraud, honestly. No disrespect. And then the Vikings, well, they're the Vikings. The best thing that came out of that state is a man that's now dead, and Paisley Park. So I want to know what you think. Was this our best game of the season? 49ers 38, Arizona Cardinals 10. It's Taco Tuesday somewhere. I know. And if you ask the internet today, Jimmy can cook that motherfucker for you real good. So let me know what you think. Are you having tacos today? And of course, was this our best game, our most complete game of the season? I want to know your thoughts. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the video. Niner Ganger don't bang. We are on the way. And everybody else better get out of the way. Y'all be safe.